take for this middleweight fight. Just look at the top ledger right there. 13-1 against 11-1.
Saying 24-2 overall. Look at the reach. 74-77. Van Steenis is long, and he uses that reach. We'll see if Shipman can get inside to land his power.
Once again, to the voice, Michael C. Williams.
Bellator MMA on Paramount Network continues now in the middleweight division, set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in 185.4 pounds, near perfect as a professional, 11 wins, just 1 loss, fighting out of Rotterdam, Netherlands, Costello, the Spaniard, Van Steenis. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 6'1", weighing in 185.8 pounds. He too, as a professional, is near perfect, bringing 13 victories, only 1 defeat, fighting out of London, England, introducing Merciless Shipman. And the referee in charge of the action, Mike Beltran.
Mike Beltran, our referee. Spectacular matchup between Shipman and Van Steenis.
All right, gentlemen, first round.
Here we go. 13-1, Mike Shipman in the red gloves. 11-1, the Spaniard, Costello van Steenis in the blue gloves. Both Bellator knockouts for Van Steenis have come in round number 1. Shipman strikes first.
Well, strikes first, but missed. Clubbed him around the head. That's what caused Van Steenis to hit the ground momentarily. But this is what Van Steenis has got to figure out. This is that motion that Shipman actually uses to his advantage, because he's different than everybody else you train with. He's got a herky-jerky style, but he is powerful, he is fast, and you have to be ready for his attacks.
Part of the very talented and dangerous London Shoot Fighters team, led by, of course, Michael Venom Page.
Nice double unders by Shipman, puts Van Steenis to his back, but this is Van Steenis is very hard to keep on the ground. And right away it gets to his feet. But these positions right here for Shipman are important. If you can get to these positions and you have Van Steenis in a position where he can't do damage to you, start to beat him up. Hit that leg, hit the body, start to wear him down.
Originally from the Netherlands, Van Steenis spent 20 years in Spain and then moved back to the Netherlands for training, lived with his grandfather, hooked up with the Musasi brothers and Bert Kopp's gym, and the rest so far has been outstanding. Gegard, Gaywick, Musasi as they lock in early.
Smart by what Shipman is doing. He trapped the arm, laced it behind, and had control of that, so Van Steenis couldn't lock his hands at any point. Just hitting him with little shots, but those are going to add up. And this is what Mike Shipman can do to you. Van Steenis turning it, tries for the takedown. Now caught. You see Shipman looking for a guillotine, 10-finger guillotine choke. Needs that cage to drive against it. That's why he's pushing him towards it.
Can he get it?
He's starting to, you see his hips pushing forward. That bow of the neck. Tries to land a big shot off of it. Knew he didn't have it. Let me land something as we break apart.
The lone loss for Van Steenis came by decision in December of 2015. You saw the graphic for Mike Shipman, who called tonight the toughest fight of his career, John. His last loss, 2,212 days ago, 6+ years.
Not bad. And look at, he's been successful because first off, he works his butt off.
Yep.
He trains so hard. He takes nothing for granted, and he does not ever think that it's going to be easy. He doesn't think he has any easy opponents. He believes that, you know what, everybody can beat me. I have to go out and prove that that can't be done.
owner of the third fastest knockout in Bellator history. It was turned in right here against Carl Noon at Bellator 200, 10 seconds. Right now, Van Steenis trying to work on top of Mike Shipman.
But it's Mike Shipman off of his back.
Yes.
Landing elbows, changing head position for Van Steenis. And what you're seeing, when he brings his arm over the top and you see Van Steenis' head off to the side there, that keeps Van Steenis from being able to land at all with his power hand being his right hand. He only has his left hand to try to damage it. And so if Mike Shipman can control that hand, he knows you can't attack me. This is all smart fighting. And you see Shipman trying to open up with elbows. Van Steenis now trying to do the same from the top.
And Mike Shipman made the comment, partner, that nobody's really seen me on my back. He said, I got stuff.
He hasn't been on his back long, and he always tries to get off of his back right away. But those were two big elbows landed by Costello van Steenis right there. Strong. You know, again, seeing Shipman being smart, putting his head in position away from the center line of his body. And Van Steenis going and passing into a half guard. Trying to now bring that leg free, opening up on the body. Both guys fighting really smart against a guy that they know, I'm not going to just be able to get rid of this guy.
10 seconds.
Van Steenis almost to a mount.
Good first round between two extremely talented fighters. Who's got the early lead, partner?
Well, even, you know, Mike Shipman's trainer, Alex Dimitriadis, he just said the same thing. Who got that round? He goes, I think he did. And I believe he did. I think in the end, Costello van Steenis takes that round. He landed the heavier shots, landed some big elbows. This is a close fight.
5-fight win streak for Van Steenis, 13-fight win streak for Shipman. Shipman, London shoot fighter. Van Steenis, fighting out of the Netherlands.
One of the things that Van Steenis has been able to learn from one of his mentors in Gegard Mousasi is how to stay relaxed in a fight. And that allows him to carry with a pace that he can push a fight when he wants, and it doesn't seem like he gets tired. Of course he gets tired like we all do, but when you're relaxed in the cage, when you are relaxed in the fight, you're not burning excess energy, and it adds up in the end.
Nice kick.
Both of those nice kicks. Both guys have the right idea of, look, when I get a chance, I want to just start to wear my opponent down. You're seeing Shipman as he gets him against the cage, moving the arm away, little punch inside to the body, comes up to the head, knees to the legs. Costello van Steenis, it's stiffened Shipman.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 1 minute, 34 seconds. Round number 2, the winner by knockout, Costello, the Spaniard, Van Steenis.
4-0, Costello van Steenis, just the second man to defeat Mike Shipman.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.